Hello. Well, I thought I'd make a video because I haven't made one I think in about a month now, or more than a month, and yeah, thought it'd be fun. And I really want to get into this video making thing. We don't own a camera. I use my webcam for this at the moment, and I would really like to get into it. I just need to. Maybe I'll put that on my extensive goals for 2013 list, because I finished school at the end of this year, and so I plan to do all the things in 2013. That could be one of them. So for my reading, I've got a pile of things here. First book I read while I was reading it, I think the last time I made the video, and I finished I think on about sometime at the start of June, was Sweet Scarlet by Maureen Johnson. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very funny, and I really love the way Maureen Johnson writes. I've read a couple of her books before, and yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I really want to read the sequel when I have money and a smaller reading pile, which you can sort of see over here-ish. Yeah, that whole shelf there, to read pile. So that, then the next Sweet Scarlet book. Cool. I really like the main character. I thought she was very likable and very interesting. I liked the relationships between all of her siblings. I really loved her older brother Spencer. I wasn't so much of a fan of her romantic interest, whose name I can't recall right now. He was okay. I just didn't find him that romantically interesting. But that's okay, because I felt like it was sort of like a background story. Like, it wasn't as important as the rest of the story, so it didn't really bother me. I liked the whole theatrical element to it all, and the setting being New York was amazing, and I think it all wrapped up quite well, and it wrapped up at the same time as being exciting enough to want you to read the next one. So, like leaving you hanging sort of because you wanted to know what happened to these characters after this. I believe she's writing another one, isn't she? I think it's a trilogy, so that'd be fun. Yeah. Sweet Scarlet by Maureen Johnson. I think 4.5 out of 5. Pure enjoyment. The next book I tackled as I was reading it at the same time, but I finally got finished The Member of the Wedding by Carson McCullers. I think I expressed my frustration with the last time I made a video. It still did cause me a lot of frustration. I felt that it was kind of dull, and the story, it didn't really interest me at all. Until I sort of got into it as it went on. Like, the longer it went on, I started to get into it for a bit here. Especially when she was under the she identified herself as F. Jasmine. I felt that was the most interesting part of the book. But yeah, it was okay. I think I gave it 2.5 on Goodreads. It's not great, but the writing's okay. Story was characters quite unlikable. I felt there wasn't much. The father was distant. Berenice was okay. I didn't mind Berenice. I felt like I could have had more from her. John Henry seemed overly intelligent for a 6-year-old. And Frankie / F. Jasmine / Francis was quite what you'd expect from a very confused 12-year-old. So yeah, 2.5 out of 5 stars. Carson McCullers, The Member of the Wedding. My last read book was Haka, Vagrant by Kate Beaton, which is definitely my favourite thing I've read this month. I started reading it, I think, on my birthday because I was just so excited to have it. But I've been slowly reading it because I didn't want to finish it all in one and stuff. And I finished it a few days ago. And it's... Kate Beaton is my favourite person in the world. Everything's, it's so funny, and the jokes are so funny. I just really enjoy everything about this book, and I thoroughly recommend it if you like little comic strips and historical jokes and literary jokes and stuff. It's favorite. 5 out of 5 stars. I'd say Haka Vagrant by Kate Beaton. Lastly, I'm still reading this, though I think I started it maybe 2 weeks ago. Fellowship of the Ring by J.R. Tolkien, which is the first volume in Lord of the Rings. And I was really excited to see the I'm not sure what it's called. I think it's called The Edge of Night. The song that Pippin sings in the third movie, in The Return of the King, to the Steward of Gondor. Thank you for watching, and I will hopefully be here much sooner.